Think back 100 years. The Erie Canal runs through downtown Buffalo. The rise and fall of the steel industry in Erie County. The revitalization of an aging Rust Belt city. A lot has changed, but some things are still the same. Families still struggle with poverty. People are still hungry. And quality education for all is still a hurdle. But despite these challenges, our community has always rallied together to make a difference. For 100 years, the United Way of Buffalo and Erie County has been committed to making this community the best place to live for everyone. This is our story. April 1917. After almost 3 years of turmoil overseas, the United States enters World War I. Within weeks, thousands of able-bodied men are drafted into service, leaving gaps to be filled on the home front. And with communities rallying around raising funds for the war effort, it soon becomes clear that charitable organizations at home are drastically underfunded.
The origin of charities like ours were really driven against the needs of families during wartime. Issues of financial hardship, access to safe, affordable housing, access to food, support for families when a loved one went off to war were challenges for a community like ours.
In response to these ongoing issues at home, a group of Buffalo philanthropists, led by Ansley Wilcox, decided to take a new approach to charitable giving.
I think Ansley Wilcox is the quintessential Buffalonian. He wanted to do good works for other folks and make their lives better.
Under the name of the Joint Charities Campaign, these men and women combined the fundraising efforts of 3 local charities into a 1-week campaign. These 3 relief-giving and welfare-working societies are accustomed to make their appeals to the public at this season of the year. But in view of the number of appeals which have been presented lately, it has been thought better to consolidate these 3 into one.
That was, I think, a very unique and forward-thinking idea that they were going to do better together than they would do alone.
The initial goal for the 1-week campaign was $120,000, no small task for 1917. In that short period of time, the committee raised over $150,000, almost $3 million today. That tremendous success created a strong foundation for the rise of the modern United Way. Now called the Joint Charities and Community Fund, the committee launched a second campaign the following year. Soon, other charities joined the One Ask, and by 1921, Joint Charities supported 19 organizations. Eventually setting up a permanent residence on Pearl Street, Joint Charities hired its first full-time employee, Alice Williams, who would later go on to head fundraising efforts as our first official president. In just a few short years, a 1-week campaign to benefit 3 charities had blossomed into a full-fledged organization unlike any other. Thanks to Ansley Wilcox and dozens of other like-minded individuals, organized charitable giving had gained a strong momentum in Buffalo and Erie County, a momentum that would carry the giving spirit of our community into the next century.